Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA on Monday, November 21st, 2022. We're going to have NBA player prop spreads, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I could great value bets for this Monday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are still on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are partnered with Prize Picks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match and your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and description for that. Really is a great app, guys. It specializes in player props and things of that nature. You can put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money, and it is a lot of fun to use. Highly recommend it to you. Like I said, use our code SFP or one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and the description. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link in the comment section and description for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, guys, now it's time for a shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. As always, when we're on our mobile, though, I don't have any graphics on the screen, but do appreciate all of you that have signed up for that. Appreciate all of your guys' support here at the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. If you guys are interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description for that. It's just $3.99 per month. You get access to our picks early, roll color in the Discord, badge next to your name, some custom emojis and things of that nature. And like I said, it's just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel as well. Okay, now results from the previous episode. So our last episode, guys, from a couple nights ago on Friday did not go great. Actually went really bad. We ended up going 1-4. I don't know, guys. You know, I just have not been able to find a groove so far this season, and I'm hoping that can start today. But we ended up hitting on the Washington Wizards money line just barely, and the Heat had just about everybody out too. So we had the money line, you know, early in the morning when it was even odds. But then closer to game time, the Wizards were actually 7-point favorites. It just barely squeaked it out. It's like, I was happy they won, but man, it's just like nothing coming easy right now. Then we had the under in the Cavaliers game. That game ends up going into overtime. Ends up being tied up at 105 Hornets and the Cavaliers. You know, I thought we were in the bag on this. We were in the bag on this all game, and really, obviously, if it didn't go to overtime, it would have hit. Cavaliers blew a late lead, so it forced overtime, and then ended up going into double overtime just for extra measure. So nothing you could do about that, right? There was nothing you could do about that. That was just a nasty beat, and it just hurts. Then our player props missed. Jason Tatum over 35.5 points and rebounds. He ends up getting fairly close, but doesn't end up getting there. And then obviously Tyrese Halliburton, same type of deal there with him. He ends up, Pacers had something like 6 points in the first quarter of that game versus the Rockets. They couldn't hit anything. So Halliburton finishes in the mid-20s for his points assist. We need over 29.5. I believe he finished with 26 or 27. It was just one of those days, guys. Then we had the Thunder plus 6.5. They kept it close the whole game. Yeah, everything we could have asked, and then just gave up a few extra buckets late and lost by 10. So now that we can do, guys, we're going to bounce back today, though. Let's get right into our picks today. Let's get this 3-0 sweep. So let's get after it here at number 1. We are going with Lauri Markkanen, under 21.5 points here for the Utah Jazz. Minus 109 odds here on Bet Rivers. Guys, Markkanen actually under in 3 out of his last 5 games here. Under in 5 out of his last 10 games, so 50-50 on that. But what I really liked about this instantly when I saw it was taking on the Los Angeles Clippers today, right? Clippers here allowing the second fewest points to small forwards. We got Kawhi Leonard also back here for the Clippers as well. And even if Kawhi weren't to play for some reason, because you never know with Kawhi, he's always on the injury report. This Clippers team is actually very good defensively across the board, really. The second best in defensive efficiency here in the NBA. Been playing great defense here on the season. And Markkanen's never hit this over versus the Clippers. He's 6-0 to the under in his career versus the Clippers. 1-0 as a member of the Utah Jazz. So I think this line is starting to get a little bit inflated here for Markkanen. I mean, his line has been going up because obviously he's having a great season. But I think in this particular game versus the Clippers will slow the pace down. They'll play a much tougher defense. hard to see Markkanen going over this number. I think this is just a little bit high for him to hit, and I see him hitting this under pretty much with ease. So, do love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. We're going Lauri Markkanen, under 21.5 points here for the Utah Jazz. Minus 109 odds here on Bet Rivers. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, over 41.5 PRAs here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Minus 124 odds here on Bet Rivers. So, guys, SGA is 3 out of 5 to his last 5 games to this line. 7 out of 10 over his last 10 games to this line, so it's obviously very good. His last meeting he had here with the Knicks just about a week ago on the 13th, he put up 50 PRAs. So, obviously, went across this line easily. Had a great game. And I think here, this is going to be another great chance here for SGA to really show out. He's been absolutely crushing it this year. You guys have seen his numbers. He's been absolutely insane. And I like his points. I like his assists. I do like the PRAs, though, here at 41.5. I really do love. You can play this up to 42.5 as well. I think SGA is going to have another great chance here to go off versus the Knicks team that hasn't actually been playing that great a defense this year. So far in the season, they're allowing the 7th most points, 7th most rebounds, and 6th most assists to point guards. So point guards have really been carving up the Knicks. And overall, the Knicks are actually allowing the 2nd most assists in all the NBA, the most rebounds in all the NBA, and the 7th most points overall per game in the NBA. So Knicks here are having trouble on the defensive side, which you wouldn't really think that, obviously, with Tom Thibodeau there as coach, but they have been really struggling on that end of the ball. And I think here SGA will have a chance to keep it going here versus a Knicks team that, like I said, defensively has not been very inspired. And SGA is having a breakout year. He's an absolute superstar. He's been cashing, a lot of his lines all year. If you've just been playing his overs, you've been a happy sports bettor here with SGA. So I think here, another great matchup for him. His lines are starting to get up there, but I think this is still very playable here. Love it there for our number 2 pick. We're going Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, over 41.5 PRAs here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Minus 124 odds here on Bet Rivers. Okay, and finally, at number 3, we are rolling with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minus 8.5 spread here versus the Miami Heat. Minus 110 odds here on FanDuel. Guys, I absolutely love this bet. I think, this is a great spot here for the T-Wolves. We're finally starting to get it going. Really got off to a slow start this season. You guys, I don't know if you guys saw the graphic that ESPN put out. Talking about the Timberwolves had the worst, efficiency lineup in all the NBA, per 48 minutes or something like that. Their lineup of Gobert, Edwards, Russell, and Towns, and how bad that lineup had been. One of the most inefficient lineups in all the NBA. But that has changed over the last 3 games. They actually have the 3rd best offensive efficiency over the last 3 games, which I do like to see that. So they're starting to get it going. They're starting to feel each other out. They're starting to find some rhythm, which I do like to see that. Really, 3 pretty good performances, too. They were 2-1 against the spread over the last 3. Really easily could have been 3-0, though. They were finished on the hook there against the spread versus the 76ers, but they were up by 20 in that game. Kind of let the Sixers claw back in late. But here, versus the Heat team, the Heat, I don't think are going to have really any response for what the Timberwolves have. Too many injuries here for the Miami Heat coming in. You got Jimmy Butler again out. Duncan Robinson re-injured his ankle last night, so he'll likely be out. Victor Oladipo is still out as well, and Tyler Herro is still also likely to be out as well. We'll see there with Herro, but a lot of injuries here for the Heat. Minnesota also with a rest advantage here coming in. The Heat just played yesterday. So I think that'll play big into this game also for Minnesota. I think they'll be able to obviously take advantage of that with fresher legs. The Heat have been pretty awful this season as well. It's not like, Timberwolves are taking on the cream of the crop today. The Heat are 4-13 against the spread this season, 2-5 on the road against the spread. So just got beat by 26 yesterday. It's hard to see them going into Minnesota and keeping this game close, to be honest with you. I just don't think they'll have enough. The legs will be tired. Right at this point for the Heat, they have to rely on the 3-ball a lot. Obviously with Max Strus and company. And then, definitely could be some tired legs tonight. And that particularly pertains more to shooting. So, I think the Heat are in for a tough night, guys. I think the T-Wolves cover this with ease. Love it there for our number 3 pick. We're going Minnesota Timberwolves minus 8.5 spread here versus the Miami Heat. Minus 110 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Guys, we're going to try to get back on track here in the NBA. Been a tough start to the season. I don't know what's going on. We just cannot get the lucky breaks. But tonight, it turns around. So, let's get a 3-0. Let's feel good. I wish you guys all the best of luck on your bets. Let's have a big night. I hope you guys all do well. Check out all of our social media links. Maybe also run on a live stream tonight for the football game. We'll see how it goes. But appreciate you guys all as always. Appreciate all the support. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace out.